Early life in Domremy. Joan of Arc began experiencing visions and hearing voices at a young age, which she believed were messages from saints instructing her to fulfill a divine mission. These visions guided her to support the uncrowned Dauphin, Charles VII, and ultimately lead the French army to victory at the Siege of Orleans. Joan's unwavering faith in these visions gave her the confidence and courage to inspire the troops and continue fighting despite challenges and obstacles. Her strong belief in her divine mission would ultimately lead to her being captured by the English and tried for heresy. The call to arms. Joan of Arc's journey to meet Charles VII was filled with uncertainty and danger. Despite facing skepticism and doubt from those around her, she remained determined to prove her divine mission. Finally, she gained an audience with the Dauphin and stunned all present by revealing a secret known only to him and God. This revelation, combined with her unwavering faith and conviction, convinced Charles VII of her divine calling. Their meeting marked a turning point in Joan's mission, as she was finally able to rally support for her cause and lead the French army to victory against the English. This encounter solidified Joan of Arc's place in history as the Maid of Orleans, a fearless warrior and visionary who changed the course of the 100 Years' War. The relief of Orleans. As the English siege of Orleans seemed insurmountable, Joan of Arc stepped in with her unwavering conviction and strategic prowess. Leading the French army with inspired confidence, she orchestrated brilliant military maneuvers that turned the tide in favor of the French forces. Through her bold leadership and unwavering faith, Joan of Arc lifted the siege of Orleans, marking a significant turning point in the 100 Years' War. Her courageous actions not only secured a crucial victory for the French, but also solidified her reputation as the Maid of Orleans and a symbol of hope for the French people. The coronation at Reims. After leading the French army to victory at the Siege of Orleans, Joan of Arc stood by Charles VII during his coronation at Reims Cathedral. It was a powerful moment that solidified her role in supporting Charles' claim to the throne. Joan's presence at the crowning ceremony not only symbolized her unwavering belief in Charles as the rightful King of France, but also showcased her growing influence in the political sphere. It was a pivotal moment in history that further solidified Joan of Arc's legacy as the Maid of Orleans. Capture and trial. Joan of Arc's trial for heresy was marked by unfair processes that focused on her visions and her choice to dress in men's clothing. She was interrogated for hours about her divine guidance and her unconventional attire, with authorities using these as evidence against her. Despite her steadfast defense, Joan was ultimately found guilty and sentenced to death. The trial showcased the intense scrutiny and prejudice she faced for being a young woman who defied societal norms and claimed to have a direct line to God. Legacy and canonization. Joan's path to sainthood began with her remarkable visions and leadership during the 100 Years' War. Despite facing skepticism and opposition, Joan's unwavering faith and determination led her to victories against the English army. Captured and subjected to a trial, Joan maintained her beliefs and refused to waver, becoming a symbol of resilience and conviction. Her canonization in 1920 solidified her status as a saint, embodying the strength and faith that inspired countless individuals throughout history. Joan of Arc remains a shining example of courage, faith, and unwavering dedication to her beliefs.